This video is sponsored by Overtime Heroics, made by the fans, for the fans. Hello everybody, and welcome to Apple Field. Back here in the Widows franchise on Super Baseball 3, we have the Widows versus the Nightmare tonight. The Widows enter 7-8, 4th in the Valiant Conference, while the Nightmare enter 9-6 on the year. They are 3rd in the Monument. Last game, the Widows came off a 2-1 victory over the Mighty, and with the win, they moved Mighty down to 5th in the Monument. It's their 2nd win in a row, looking to get their 3rd one here as we are almost with baseball. Yao Ling stepping into the box to get things started. She is facing off against Thanos Sabas tonight on the mound. 1-1 the count from Sabas to Ling, and swung through for strike 2. Great slider there. And that is high, evening the count at 2. That is hit over to first, crackling there on the bag for out number 1. Next up is Chloe Nightingale.
Number 28.
The Monument Conference is playing host to this game, so we will not see the pitcher's bat as Nightingale singles into center on the first pitch. Now her sister Lilith, she homered in the last game. She was one of the reasons why the Widows came out on top in that one. Gave the team the lead. Check swing there, ball 1. Second pitch on its way, and that is drilled out into center, and that is going a long way. Gone! A 2-run home run from Lilith Nightingale. Her 2nd home run in as many games. 427 feet, her 3rd of the season. 5th RBI. Puts the Widows on top first. And Crush Gonzalez's turn now. She's looking to continue the hot start of the Widow offense. First pitch in there for strike 1. Second pitch of the at-bat is going to miss inside, even in the count at 1. Make it 2-1 now as Sabas falls behind. Up the middle, through for a single. Gonzalez is on. A great start here if you're the Widows and manager Claire Soriano. This is what you wanted your girls to do. This is, on paper, the best team in the league. You want to come out here and show that you are prepared as Crush Gonzalez going down, and she is out by a mile. Didn't get a good jump, so that Davenport is going to be robbed of a hit. Bara on the first for out number 3. Widows get 2 on the home run from Lilith Nightingale, and they lead early here in the first, 2-0. Now Doug Alton leading things off for the Nightmare. He's locked in here at the plate. They'll be facing off against Sally's slow pitch here in this one. First pitch is lined, and Nightingale at 3rd knocks it down. Good job there to at least knock it down and not let it get through into the outfield. So now Hale Bara digs in. She's got 5 home runs on the year, which is 2nd on the team. 2-seam fastball misses inside for ball 1. Second pitch of the at-bat, changeup finds the zone. Her changeup has some serious slowness to it at 70 miles per hour. It's definitely going to make you think twice about swinging it if you see a fastball coming at you like that. That missed inside, so 3-1 the count to Bara. The 3-1 on its way, and that is hit out into left field, going a long way. See ya! Home run! Hale Bara getting her 6th home run of the year and her 14th RBI, and just like that, we are all tied up at 2. Now Jack crackling with some serious power at the plate. The big first baseman for the Nightmare. Best team in the league on paper. We all know games aren't played on paper. Let's be playing D&D or something like that. We ain't playing D&D today. Tonight we're playing some baseball. And this is going to be a really good one if the first few batters are any indication for both teams here. As that is popped foul, so that's going to even the count at 2. And after the home run she gave up, slow pitch, looking kind of tense out there on the mound. That is grounded over to first to Davenport for the first out of the inning. And here comes Chip Lightning. 381 average. He leads the AWL in multiple stat categories. In home runs with 8, and RBIs with 19. And he is tied for 3rd in stolen bases with 6. He's definitely the most dangerous player on this Nightmare team. And I think their key to victory is going to be keeping him in check. And is hit out into left field. Gonzalez gets there in time not to get to the wall. So a single for Lightning. Bringing up DJ Dawkins. 4 home runs, 8 RBIs for him on the year. And Lightning over there at first. He's a problem on the base paths. They're going to want to keep him in check over there at first. Pitch out, nothing doing there as Lightning is not moving on the first pitch. And that's a strike, finding the outside part of the zone. Great pitch from slow pitch there. There's a slider that's going to miss, so ball 2. Now it's 2-1. The 2-1 changeup finds the zone here, so 2-2. The 2-2 is grounded foul from Dawkins. We'll do that again. The 2-2 curveball is hit back to slow pitch. Gets away from her, but not in time to get Dawkins at first. Now Luis Rodriguez, the DH for the Nightmare in tonight's contest. 1 out, double play. Depth for the infield here. Looking to get a ground ball. They do get the ground ball, but it's through into right for a single. Lightning's going to head home, and he's safe at the plate. Barely beating the throw, and the Nightmare have taken the lead back. Now Baron Von Baseball. This Nightmare lineup, they are showing why they have one of the best records in the league so far. They are not afraid to jump all over you and make mistakes. And that is hit through into center for a single. Throw is home from Ling, and not in time. Meet at the plate for out number 2. Now Hunter Wild. His turn now, 2 outs. We've seen some exciting baseball, and we're only through 1 2/3 innings here. Well, not even through a full inning yet, I should say. Fastball is going to miss inside. 1-1 the count now to Wild. 1-1 on its way, and that is hit out into left field. That is another home run for the Nightmare. This one a 3-run blast from Hunter Wild. 417 feet. His first of the year. 6 RBI. Nightmare ahead 6-2. Now the catcher Paris Bennett steps in for her first plate appearance of the night. And slow pitch is not looking good tonight out here for the Widows at all. To be fair, she is facing a tough task ahead of her. This is probably her worst nightmare tonight so far. The 0-2 is lined into center for a single. The inning continues. Back to the top of the order and dug out, and they batted around here in the first inning. And that is not a good sign at all. Gotta find a way to get out of the inning here quickly. And it's hit through the hole into right for a single. My oh my. This offense is on point. They are mashing the ball all over the field. Now Hale Barra back up. She got things started with the home run. It might be a short night for Sally Slow Pitch if things can't get under control here. If she can't find a way to right the ship, it's probably going to be a long night for her and his Widow's team if they can't get things under control here. The 1-1 on its way. It's going to miss in the dirt low in the zone. So 2-1 the count now. The 2-1. It's going to miss outside. 3-1 the count on its way. And that is popped up into left. I don't think this one is going to leave the ballpark. No, it's not. Gonzalez is there on the warning track. Out number 3. Nightmare, though, gets 6 runs in the first inning. And they lead 6-2. Heading into the top of inning number 2. See Pontarelli, De La Cruz, and Marks. Let's go around the league for the first time this season and take a look at a couple key games in our first AWL Studio update, starting with the Dragons and Pythons earlier in the day. With already one across in the first inning, Yolanda Tyson looking to add more. She does as she lines the 3-2 in the left, and 2 more runs score as the Pythons lead early in the desert, 3-0. Carla Pontarelli digging in to get the inning started for the Widows. We saw the Nightmare get 6 in the first. Widows got 2, but gave the lead right back, and that's a good start for the Nightmares. They get a ground out for out number 1. Now De La Cruz's turn. First home for her in this one. Average down to 128. She's not found her stride at all this year. Maybe a bit of second season jitters for her. And that is knocked down by Savas. He's going to throw it. It's her first route, number 2. Jennifer Marks due up now. Third batter of the inning. Looking to avoid a 1-2-3 inning are the Widows. That first pitch is in there for strike 1 at 98 miles per hour. That's going to miss outside. 1-1 the count. And strike 2 inside part of the plate. And that is fouled off. We'll do the 1-2 again on its way. Low in the dirt, evening the count. 2-2 to Marks. Outside, 3-2 just barely. Now payoff pitch, walking Marks. Now Kanye Jin playing DH tonight for the Widows. There was some talk of putting Tatiana May in the DH spot, but they decided against it, and that first pitch is fouled into first base territory, caught by Barabara for out number 3. Widows get no runs in their half of the second. Nightmares turn to hit. 3-4-5 due up for them. Jack Crackling 0 for 1 on the night so far. But with the Nightmare offense, they came ready to play. And that is a changeup blasted in the left, and that is gone! Another home run! My, oh my. I had a feeling this game was going to be rough. If you'd have told me they'd been up 7-2 in the first 2 innings, I'd have called you a liar. Chip Lightning now, digging in. They're content to keep Sal out there on the mound. It might be a good idea to get another batter, another pitcher, I should say. Whoa. Because that bat is got him to chase one there. Popped out into deep left, but Nightingale ranges over to make the catch. Route number 1. DJ Dawkins singled in his first at bat. His average up to 269 now. Very nice average there. Curveball first pitch is hit foul. Third base side. The 0-1. Now 0-2. As slow pitch gets ahead here. Looking to right the ship here, maybe. And she's going to get a strikeout. That's a good start. Dawkins down on strikes. Louis Rodriguez now. Slow pitch is probably still rattled after her first inning. Did not go as she planned at all. And already started giving up a home run here in this half of the second. That's going to miss way high, but swinging through it is Rodriguez. The ones up in the eyes look really good. And you can't hit those too well. But Rodriguez and Nightingale is going to dive and miss the ball completely. It goes into center for a single. Aaron Vaughn, baseball, singled his first time up. Struggling here are the Widows to start the game. That changeup is going to find the zone for strike 1. Second pitch of the at-bat's a fastball hit out into center and in the gap out there. All the way to the wall, in fact. And 1 run's going to come across the score. So that's now 8-2. Hunter Wild homered back in the first. One of many home runs already for this Nightmare team. How many runs we've got across? We already got 8 runs early in the second inning. And that is hit out into right field and down. Throw home from Marks is going to be in time. Now going back. And now they're going to do a pickle here. Throw back home is not in time for out number 3. So, Nightmare only get 2 in their half of the second. Widows now got a lot of ground to make up. Top of the order come out for them. Let's go back out to Red Rock Park where the Dragons are threatening to tie the game in the second. Arena Hasu's at the plate with 2 outs and runners in score position. The 1-2 gets hit into center, and despite the sliding effort from O'Toole, he can't record the out as the Dragons have tied the game at 3 in the top of the second. Yao Ling digging in for her second plate appearance of the night, and boy do our girls have a lot of work to do. Down 6. Missing outside, so 2-0 from Sabas to Ling. That's gonna find the zone, dropping in as a curveball. Missing outside, 3-1 to Ling. Grounded to second, Bara. A lot of work over there for her so far tonight. Out number 1.
The third baseman, number 20.
Chloe Nightingale singled in her first at bat. Came around to score later on the homer from her sister, which looks like a good one here. Second pitch, that's gonna miss high. 1-1. Curveball hit back up the middle. Bara again over for out number 2. 2 going out to second, and now it's Lilith Nightingale's turn. She homered and got the girls on the board. So far, the only runs for them on the day is that fastball in there for strike 1. That is blasted out into deep center field. And gone! Another home run for Lilith Nightingale. This one a solo home run. 441 feet. 4th of the year. Making it now 8-3. Cutting into the lead just a little bit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now Crush Gonzalez's turn. She singled in her first at bat. And that's going to miss high and inside. 1-0. Another one high and inside. 2-0 to Gonzalez. Make it 3-0 now. And that one finds the inside part of the plate. 3-1. Another one. Back-to-back strikes here. 3-2 from Sabas. That is hit out in the left. But a great catch there from Mountain. Jumping up and snagging it to end the inning. Widows get 1 on the home run from Lilith Nightingale, but still trail 8-3. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Paris Bennett singled in her first at bat, leading things off for the Nightmare. Widows are making a pitching change here. They're going to Jackie Brooks out of the bullpen. So slow pitch is already done after 2 innings of work. The Jackie's looking good out there. And that first pitch is any indication. Hopefully she'll be able to right the ship and slow this Nightmare offense down a tiny bit. The 0-2 is hit back up the middle, and that's a single for Bennett. They're on it. They are on it tonight. Now Doug Outen. 2 singles in his 2 at-bats. This Nightmare team is stacked, and they are playing like it tonight. It's never a good thing when you're going up against a tough team like this, and you just can't seem to get anything going your way. And it's grounded to short on the second for 1. They get the back end double play. Now Bara. 1 for 2 on the night so far. 2 outs though on the inning. Brooks, that is hit over to short and through for a single. I thought Lil had a chance at it, but not quite. Inning continues for Jack Crackling. Has a home run already. First pitch to Crackling is going to be a ball missing outside and high, but that fastball had some heat on it. Coming in at 100 miles per hour. Adds curveball in there for strike 1. Brooks' fastball has looked really good as of late, and that thing is cranked up there at 101. Missing though. 2-1. Change up. Foul. 2-2. The 2-2 fastball on its way, missing. 3-2 now. The 3-2 runner goes, and that's foul. Now 3-2 again. Looking to get out of the inning here. That is hit foul. One more time with feeling. The 3-2 is strike 3. Got him looking. His Crackling is not happy at all with that call, but it's in the zone. Gotta swing the bat. Top 4 Widows 8-3 trailing in this one. Davenport, Pontarelli, and De La Cruz do up. Big time situation here in the Dragons Pythons game. Barry bombs us up with the bases loaded. He hits a moonshot grand slam that busts the game wide open for the Pythons. It's now 7-3 in their half of the second. Now Rose Davenport get things started for the Widows. Top of the 4th here at Apple Field. We've had a good game here in our hands, at least in terms of offense. For the Nightmare anyway. They've got 8 runs. Widows got 3, and there's still plenty of time to get back in this one. 2-1 the Davenport. Missing high. 3-1 the count. Davenport early on it. Making it full. 3-2. Hit hard and through second in the right for a single by Davenport. That's a good start. Getting her on. Now Carla Pontarelli's turn. Average at 250. 1 home run and 5 RBIs for her so far this season. First pitch is a high fastball missing. 1-0. That's in there for strike 1. 1-1. Make it strike 2. 1-2 to Pontarelli, and she's good at staying in the count, and she did here, slicing in the left, but it's gonna find the glove of Von Baseball out there for the first out of the inning. So Fatima De La Cruz now due up. Average now keeps going down. 125 for her. And is hit over to second. Barra flips it to second and back to first for the double play. Inning over. Widows still trail 8-3. Bottom 4 Nightmare back up with Chip Lightning, DJ Dawkins, and Luis Rodriguez. Chip Lightning now singled in his first at bat. 1 for 2 on the night for him. Strike 1. Great pitch there from Brooks. Getting the fastball to find the inside part of the zone. And that changeup fooled Lightning. We have not seen that at all this game, really, from any pitcher on this Widows staff. Now the 0-2 is hit over weakly. Brooks fields it, and in time to get Lightning at first for out number 1. DJ Dawkins, 1 for 2, single. So far, in the first few batters we've seen Brooks face, she seems to be the kryptonite for this Nightmare team. They haven't done a whole lot off of her yet, but it's only been a couple of batters to be fair, so there's still plenty of time for things to trend downwards. But let's not give the broadcaster's curse over here. Grounded to third. Nightingale over to first. Not in time, but a good defensive stop regardless. Luis Rodriguez, 2 for 2, 2 singles and an RBI. And Dawkins has some speed out there at first. Pitch out first time, nothing doing. The 1-0 make it 2-0 now to Rodriguez. 2-0 curveball hit to short. Nightingale falling to second, back to first, not able to get Rodriguez. They do get the lead runner though. Baron Von Baseball, a double and a single for him. 2 outs on the inning. Looking to get one more and once again put up a 0. That is grounded to short. Nightingale gloves it over to first in time. Out number 3. Another 0 back to back put up on the board for the Nightmare. Top 5. Widows got a lot of work to do still, trailing 8-3. Another update from Red Rock as the Dragons aren't done yet. Kota Suzuki has 2 on with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. A hard hit ball into right center. Plates 2, and the Python lead is in danger. It's now 7-5. Jennifer Marks set to start things for the Widows. She walked in her first at bat. Salva still on the mound and getting ahead here for strike one. Second pitch is hit into center, but Mark's not had enough speed to beat out the infield hit.
The designated hitter,
Kanye Jin digging in. 0 for 1. Second at bat of the night for her. First pitch is low. Ball 1. That's going to find the inside part of the plate for strike one. And ball 2. 2-1 on its way. That is hit foul, so we'll do the 2-2 count now. And that is hit back into center for a single. Great job from Jin, number 9 hitter in the lineup, getting on for the top of the order in Yao Ling. She has been having cramping troubles here lately, and fortunately, we've seen her speed go down as a result. Never a good thing for the 30-year-old. And that is late. Fouled off into the stands there on the third base side. Now strike 2 as Ling swings through the pitch. Back in the center. Back-to-back singles. 1 out. And now Chloe Nightingale.
the third baseman,
1 for 2
number
with the
28.
single on the night. Double play is in effect here. First pitch is going to be in the strike zone. Strike 1. And that is hit foul. So 0-2 now. Nightingale quickly in a hole. Rounded back into short for 1. Back to first. Another double play. This Nightmare defense is really good. Middle infield doing their part today. They've had to make a lot of tough plays. 8, 9, and 1 due up for them in their half of the 5th. Still leading 8-3 of the Nightmare. Hunter Wild. 2 for 2, a home run, and a single.
10.
First pitch from Brooks is a changeup in there for strike 1. Second pitch of the at-bat, another changeup that also finds the zone. Back-to-back breaking balls there. Now, that is hit out into second, and De La Cruz there make the catch for out number 1. Harris Bennett, 2 singles in her 2 at-bats. She is locked in here at the plate. First pitch is swung on and fouled off into the dugout. So, 0-1. Now this one lifted out into left field. Gonzalez coming on. Out number 2. Top of the order and Doug Alton. 2 for 3. 2 singles on the night for him. He entered with a 291 average. He has 6 doubles, and that actually leads the team. First pitch, changeup, strike 1. Second pitch is a curveball, strike 2. Brooks is ahead here in the count, and she's going to get out in the swing through the fastball. Strike 3, inning over. Top 6. Widows got to pick up some sticks here and get to work. 8-3, they trail, but 3-4-5 due up for the Widows. Things are still interesting in this Python's bag of games. We get back out there for an 8th inning look-in. Kensley Contreras gets her first home run of the year, and it gives them some breathing room. It's now 8-5. Lilith Nightingale leading things off. She's got 2 home runs on the night, and she is playing phenomenal. Both her and her sister, matter of fact, they had switched to a new shampoo called the Just for Bros shampoo. And apparently, it's helping out tonight. Who knew that a shampoo would help you play better? But sure enough, what a world we live in. Crush Gonzalez now digging in. First pitch is missing. That's ball 1. That's going to miss inside. 2-0 to Gonzalez. That is fouled off. We'll do the 2-1 again. Inside. 3-1. And ball 4, Gonzalez walks. Rose Davenport, 1 for 2, single on the night for her. And there's a new pitcher coming in for the Nightmare. We'll see Randy Bombasso out of the pen to take over. Bombasso, lefty, first pitch is late. Swing by Davenport there, strike 1. Gotta get used to the new arm angle and everything else Bombasso brings. Inside, 2-1 the count. Bombasso first hit allowed as Davenport singles into center as runners hold. No outs for Carla Pontarelli, who is 0 for 2, but has a perfect chance here to get another run on the board as that first pitch is high and near the face of Pontarelli. 2-0 the count. And that is going to be fouled. 2-1. That is popped up into shallow center. Lightning under it for out number 1, and runners will hold as a result. Now De La Cruz's turn, 0 for 2.
Number 2.
She's looking to join the hit parade tonight. That one is hit out into center. Lightning is under it. He makes the catch for out number 2. Runner from third tags and getting across. So lead is now cut to 4 as Jennifer Marks digs in.
Number 44.
2 outs. Still can get another runner across at least. They'd like to anyway. And it's hit right to Barbara at second for out number 3. Widows do get 1 on the sac fly. They're slowly chipping away. 2-3-4 due up for the Nightmare. Hail Barbara leading things off for the Nightmare in their half of the 6th. First pitch to her, jammed on the hands, and Chloe under it. Can of corn, out number 1. Jack Crackling now 1 for 3. Struck out his last at bat, and he was not happy with the call at all. And honestly, I can't say I blame him, but gotta swing the bat there, Jack. First pitch is outside. That one is popped up and out of play. 1-1 the count. That's a curveball. It's gonna miss inside. So now 2-1 the count. And that's a broken bat as Davenport is there for out number 2. Chip Lightning 1 for 3. Single on the night. As Brooks is still pitching really well. I am very pleased with her performance tonight. She's come in and she has really slowed down this Nightmare offense since coming into the game. But now she's behind Chip Lightning 2-0. Gotta get a pitch here in the zone. There's one. The fastball's come down in velocity here, down to 94. But it's 2-1 the count. Change up in there for strike 2. And now Brooks looking to get out of the inning here. Going to do it as she gets Lightning to pop up to first. Davenport makes the catch for out number 3. Top of the 7th. 9-1-2 due up for the Widows. They trail by 4. Heading into the top of the 7th. Kanye Jin leading things off for the Widows. Top 7. Facing Randy Bombasso. Ball 1. Bombasso has that submarine arm angle. We don't see that a whole lot. When you've been used to seeing one arm angle and you get another one like that, it definitely throws up your timing for a little bit as Jin grounds out to first.
Number 80.
The arm angles definitely do make a difference here at the plate as a batter. You have to adjust. You're used to the ball coming out a certain way, and you see it kind of a different way, and you're like, whoa, I have to look at it for a little longer now to figure it out. As it's now 2-2 to Ling from Bombasso. And grounded back to him. Trouble with it, but in time to recover for out number 2. Chloe Nightingale, 1 for 3. Single on the night for her. First pitch. That is grounded back up the middle into center for a single. So they're not done quite yet. And of course, Lilith Nightingale's turn. She's 3 for 3. She has the hot hand tonight. 2 home runs and a single. And a bunch of RBIs. And that is sent out into deep center field. We see another one? No, that's going to find the glove of Lightning just barely. So Get up and stretch, folks. 7th inning stretch time. Nightmare on their way to their 10th win of the year, leading 8-4. DJ Dawkins stepping in to get things started for the Nightmare in their half of the 7th. As Brooks is still out there on the mound, might not see her go too much longer, I'd imagine. She might get maybe 1 or 2 more batters, depending on how quickly she can get out of the situation, as she's ahead 0-2. The 0-2 fastball blew it by him for strike 3. Louis Rodriguez, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Brooks lately has become a bit of a TV celebrity, and you know what? With tonight's performance, I think her star is only going to continue to climb. That curveball finds the zone for strike 1. Second pitch to the at bat, it's a fastball that misses high and inside. 1-1 the count. Other fastball misses outside and high. 2-1. Change up grounded to third. Nightingale gloves it. Diving stop in time for out number 2, barely. Maybe a half step, if that. Baron Von Baseball, 3rd batter of the inning. Brooks. Manager Soriano probably saying, give me 1 more batter, Jackie. Give me 1 more and you can go rest for the night. Give me 1 more batter. I believe you can do it. That is hit out into the left field gap for a single. And extra bases, matter of fact. Rolling to the wall. Von Baseball has a double. And Hunter Wild's turn now. Brooks is going to exit the game. We'll see Fawn Ribeye come in and take over for Brooks. But let's give Jackie some much needed credit. She pitched phenomenal tonight. After the rough start they had, she came in and she slowed down this Nightmare offense. They haven't scored since she came in the game. She allowed the one run, I believe. But since that, nothing. Out number 3, inning over, top of the 8th. Widows down by 4 with Gonzalez, Davenport, and Pontarelli due up. The final in Red Rock was exciting. With 2 on and no outs, Arena Hasu gets 2 more RBIs for the stat sheet as she singles home 2 runs to make it 8-7 Pythons. Baron Jones comes in and Yolanda Tyson throws Hasu out, trying to steal second for the first down. Arai then flies out to third for the 2nd out. Sakai Toriyama hits a slow roller to third, and that does it. Pythons beat the Dragons 8-7. Widows control 4th place in the Valiant. The Pythons are now 7-9, and the Dragons are 6-9. Chris Gonzalez leading things off for the Widows. Top 8. It's getting late, girls. What do you have in store for us? First pitch from Mbasso, away, 1-0. That also is away, but crackling! Give it that, he says. He gets the first out of the inning, robbing Gonzalez of a single. Rose Davenport now stepping up. First pitch inside, 1-0. Strike 1, that one finds the zone. That is popped up as Davenport chased the high one. Out number 2 as Barbara makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now Carla Pontarelli's turn. She's hitless tonight. 0 for 3. First pitch to her. That is smashed into center field. That is no doubt about it. A home run from Carla Pontarelli cuts the lead to 3. It's 8-5. Carla's 2nd home run of the year. De La Cruz's turn now. Carla got her first hit of the night. Can De La Cruz get hers here? First pitch the curveball in the dirt. 1-0. That is hit out into left, right, center to the wall, but at the warning track, Lightning is there for out number 3. Widows get 1. They still got some more work to do, but they're chipping away. They need a little bit more help. 9-1-2 up for the Nightmare. Bottom number 8 coming up. Paris Bennett, 2 for 3, 2 singles on the night for her. First pitch of the at-bat from Ribeye. In there for strike one. She gets the fastball over. Second pitch. Another fastball. That one away, and it misses. 1-1. The 1-1 curveball that finds the low part of the zone where you want to put it at exactly. 1-2 now from Ribeye. Slider swung through. No, swung through, and Pont really throwing it to the wrong base there. Oh no, that's unfortunate. So I mean, you get the strikeout credit, but you don't get the out. You don't get the out at all. That does you nothing with the runner on base. Ball, first pitch. Second pitch of the at-bat from Ribeye. Curveball hit out into right center in the gap. There's a lot of space out there in this Apple Field outfield. Runners rounding third, and coming home to score is Bennett. 9-5, they get the run back.
The second baseman,
That's what happens when you don't throw it to the right base. A mental error like that, you can't have those when you're trying to make a comeback. Unfortunately, it led to a run as a result. You gotta keep those things in check. Slider smashed to shortstop, out number one there, getting the throw to first in time, though barely. I thought that was going to be a catch, but said it hit the ground. Runner over to third as a result, too. Jack crackling. Slider inside part of the plate, painting the black for the first strike of the at-bat. Fastball, strike two. Now Ribeye in full control here. She can do whatever she wants. Ahead, 0-2. And that curveball is pounded into the right field seats in foul. The 0-2 swung through, crackling down on strikes. 2 outs on the inning. But they gotta get Chip Lightning now. We haven't seen his sister, Kiwi, in this game, surprisingly. I was hoping to see her play with her brother as well, but not tonight, it seems. She has a night off. But Chip has done his part. He's got a hit on the night. This Nightmare team, though, in general, they've just came ready to play. It's a 1-1 count. That is hit out into left field. Gonzalez going back, making the catch for out number 3 at the track. Top 9, last chance for the Widows. They trail 9-5 with Marks, Jin, and Ling Dua. Jennifer Marks 0 for 2 with the walk, leading off the top of the 9th. Bombasso looking to shut the game down. And that is grounded to third. Wild over in time to get Marks for the first out. Jin now digging in. Single on the night for her. First pitch is missing low. 1-0. Jin lines this one into the left center gap out there. And she's just going to hold it first. We know she doesn't have the bestest speed. That's probably a smart decision there to avoid getting the second out unnecessarily. They'll take the single. Now it's Ling's turn. First pitch from Babasso was finding the strike zone there. 0-1. Second one backing Ling off the plate. 1-1. And make a strike 2 as that's inside, finding the corner. The 1-2 from Babasso. Ball 2. 2-2. That's ball 3. A tough pitch to lay out there, but she did. And good thing she held up, because that's ball 4 and a walk. Now Chloe Nightingale, 2 for 4. 2 singles on the night. And they're going to go to another pitcher in Kaylee Fair. She has 12 strikeouts on the year. 1 out. Facing Chloe Nightingale for the first time. That is hit over to third. Fair. Second for 1 on the first double play. To end the game, the Widows fall in this one to 7-9 on the year with the loss. They don't get their third win in a row. They started off really rough, allowing 6 in the first. That was kind of the tone setter for the game. A lot of offense in this one, though. Nightmare certainly lived up to their name. They were indeed their worst nightmare tonight for the Widows. Things weren't able to go their way. It happens, unfortunately, but Widows still do have plenty of time to get back into playoff contention. That will wrap this one up, as Lilith Nightingale, Hunter Wild, and Baron Bomb Baseball are the 3 stars of the game. Alright you guys, that's going to do it for me for this video. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. I appreciate you all so very much. It was a rough game, but you know what? These things happen. You don't have enough offense to keep up. Definitely did swing at some bad pitches when I shouldn't have and that kind of stuff. But again, what can you do? That's baseball, man. Anyway, be sure to do all things you usually do. Like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Let me know I'm doing something right over here if you are enjoying the content. We have all sorts of franchise things over here on the channel. We got the old Madden 20 franchise, you want to check that out, and I've got this one going as well. I may do a Madden 21 one, we'll see how I feel about that, as I said a while ago, but for those who are new, I might do Madden 21, haven't decided right now, I haven't had fun with this at the moment, so I might just keep this going for the time being. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, y'all. Be sure to also follow me on Twitch and Twitter, those links are in the description box down below. Until next time, you know what to do though. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.